Hey guys!
Hey!
How you doing?
Fantastic.
I'm so glad to hear it because it's our favorite day of the week!
Weekend Rant!
Woo! Although it's not as exciting this week.
No.
But we'll tell you
not.
why in a second. First, time for tea! Time for tea!
Time for coffee.
Always time for tea and coffee. Anyway, I know usually we're very kind of silly and laughing, but this week we want to talk about some more serious things, important things
Yes.
than we usually do.
First thing. People who smoke weed or just smoke anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Around here, a lot of people are huge potheads.
Yeah.
And they think it's a great thing that they are. When really it's not at all.
No,
it's degrading.
It's horrendous. I have to tell you, I knew a girl at the place I last worked, and she, for some reason, assumed that I would be cool with it, and... What is that? Oh, it's in the front. I thought it was in the back. For some reason thought it would be that I'd be cool with, like, hearing that she's smokes weed all the time, and I was not. And I gotta tell you, before I knew that, I thought she was awesome. And after I knew it, my opinion of her dropped, like, to the floor. I lost so much respect for her after that.
Same for me. I dropped so many friends because they all turned to weed. If you need to smoke weed to have a good time, what kind of life do you have? You are that boring of a person that you need to be under the influence to have a good time.
People like to equate it to, like, oh, well, you drink on the weekends, I get high.
Yeah.
And I get partly that level, but I'm not gonna go, have a vodka and cranberry and then go shoot up also. Like, I'm sorry, but weed is a gateway drug. It is. Once you open that door, you are opening yourself up to so many other things. You really are, and it's not okay.
The only way that I think that it's acceptable is if you are really, really old and you're in pain.
Yeah,
And
if
that
you're
is a
doing it for
prescribed
medical
drug.
reasons, that's a totally different thing. And I don't even care if you live in the couple of states that have legalized weed. It's not okay. Something that really bothers me is discrimination across the board. It drives me crazy when someone assumes that someone else is less because of who they are. People are born the way they're born. They're born the gender they're born with the skin color they're born with. They're born with the sexual identity that they're born with on the inside. That's who they are. I don't care that if you think you're better than them, you're not. The second you start thinking that you are a better person because you are normal is the second you fall out of the ranking. You don't matter anymore because you are putting other people down because they are a different color than you, or they have a different sexual identity than you, or because they have breasts instead of a penis. I'm tired of it. We are all people. Does not matter. We are human beings, and every single human being on this earth deserves to be treated with the same respect and deserves to be given the same equality and the same rights as every other person.
And I don't care if it has to do with your religion. Throw that out of the way. I'm a Catholic, and I know that everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't be supporting gay rights or anything like that. I do. I don't think that it's okay for Catholics to say that gay people have no rights, because that's not your choice. That's somebody that is real telling you that it's not right.
In the Constitution, there's a separation of church and state. You cannot legislate the people in this country based on your personal beliefs. We are in the land of the free. Everybody should be free to love who they want, to be who they want, to be able to walk down the street and not get called names because of the color of their skin. Fuck that.
Another thing, animal abuse. I hate it. There are so many videos that I see passed around Facebook saying, this is so horrible, look what this person's doing, and it's of like, have you seen this? A person stepped on a kitten's head with their high heels, and they filmed it, and they put it out for everyone to see. Or there was an account on Vine where the whole Vine was dedicated to pulling a dog's ear and making it cry. What's wrong with you? Why do animals are just like people. They're like babies. They act the same. They poop on the floor. They can't tell you what they want, so they try to communicate with you. You need to respect animals because they want to respect you. The only reason why they are ever attacking you or if they are weird around you, it's because they're scared. And you need to understand that. And treating them like that is disgusting.
It really
Piece of shit.
First of all, that's how serial killers get started.
Yeah, they practice on the
by
animals.
torturing and killing animals. Okay, so that's number one.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. Google it if you don't know who we're talking about, and if you don't, pick up a book. And second of all, I don't understand the sick thrills that people get from hurting another creature, whether it be an animal, another human, a bug. Like, I don't care. I kill a fly and I feel bad. Amanda can tell you that we were driving together and a mouse ran into the road, ran right under my tire. There was no time for me to react at all. And I was crying for like 5 minutes. Like, I was so upset. She was like, it's a mouse. I was like, but it was alive and I killed it.
See, that's an accident though.
No, I mean, it was an accident, but like, even accidentally, I hurt an animal and I felt horrible. Like, I felt guilty for days. Like, I thought about it and I was like, that animal's now dead because of my actions.
And the farms that we get our food from. The things that I've seen, how they kill the cows, how they kill the chickens. Like, okay, I understand we need to eat. And I understand not everyone is a vegetarian. I mean, like, I like my chicken. But I don't like the way they handle it.
Yeah, there are other ways to go about it. There are other ways to go about it.
It's so bad. Last week when we talked about unfit mothers. I recently had a little issue because there is a person that I know who is a male who had a child, and he is my age. He's like 21, if not, he's maybe
a little older.
Yeah. He constantly posts pictures of him going to Plur. Do you know what that is?
No.
Like an ecstasy kind of club, raving and going
I don't
crazy.
do the whole drug thing, as we've discussed earlier. That's not our thing.
But he goes there, and so does the mother of this poor child. And I've seen pictures of them putting bracelets on their child, of the Plur bracelets. They dress up their child like a little raver, and that is horrible. I recently deleted them because I just couldn't see it anymore. And
you are leading that child into a life of bad things. I can't even think of the words.
It's not fair to the child.
No.
They shouldn't have to deal with that because you're a piece of shit parent, both of you. They shouldn't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
The poor child.
That's horrible. I don't understand. And I mean, like, I consider myself, I'm not old, and neither are you, but I look at today's youth and I'm like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is wrong with people? Like, their absolute disregard for their own actions. No one takes responsibility for their own actions. You have unprotected sex because you never imagined it can happen to you, and then when you have a child, because you were an idiot and had unprotected sex, you can't take care of it correctly and you don't take responsibility for it. But young people are disrespectful.
They are. Wrong. And it's mainly because of the parents. Even I see videos of little kids twerking. You letting your 4-year-old twerk, that's your responsibility. They're not old enough to make a responsible decision about that. Like, no. And that child is gonna grow up to be an unfit mother at a young age just like you. Yeah, you slut. And on a less serious note, I'm pretty much done with winter weather as soon as Christmas is over. Okay, I get it. It's still winter, but I'm done with the snow in January. In between Thanksgiving and Christmas, when it snows, I'm like, oh, it's seasonal. Oh, white Christmas. The second Christmas is over, I'm like, fuck the snow. Fuck the ice. The holidays are gone. The holidays are over. It's no longer fun. No one wants to make a snowman in January. Do you want to build a snowman? No, because it's January. You know what I want? Tell me what you want. Drip, drip, drop, little April showers. Those were our rants this week. I'm sure we pissed some people off, but oh well. Serious topics, they light the fires of dissension and anger. Yes. But I don't care, because that's how we feel about things, and we real. We tell you how it is with us. Next week we'll be back to fun stuff, but this week we wanted to talk about some serious things. Yeah. Yeah. So until next weekend, Amanda, enjoy your coffee. Megan, enjoy your tea. I will. I'll see you next time.
Bye.